Hello, welcome back to our seminar, our series of webinars, Weekend Choose France or Choisir la France. Thank you for joining us for this Sunday afternoon, the second day. We are now welcoming NEOMA business schools with Min and also an alumni, Chi Ling. They will present their schools and their experience as students of NEOMA. And we will give you, ladies, the floor in a minute. Just to let you know that I received your presentation, so I will be able to share it. Dear students, you can ask your questions at the end of the presentation. You can ask in French, in English, or in Vietnamese, and we will translate for you. Also, pay attention, very close attention to the presentation, because after the question and answers, we will have a question for you, the students, the public, question about the presentation. And if you have the right answer, you will have the chance to win a beautiful Campus France bag. I will let Linh explain all of this in Vietnamese.
Okay. Xin chào các bạn, cảm ơn các bạn đã tham dự rất là đông trong buổi chiều ngày hôm nay, một buổi chiều chủ nhật. Đây cũng là ngày thứ hai của sự kiện triển lãm trực tuyến chọn nước Pháp. Trong một vài giây nữa thôi, chúng mình sẽ đến với phần giới thiệu của trường quản trị kinh doanh NEOMA. Chúng mình sẽ có cô Min là đại diện của trường và có chị Hoàng Linh là sinh viên bậc tiến sĩ của trường NEOMA. Các bạn hãy chú ý theo dõi phần giới thiệu nhé. Các bạn có thể đặt câu hỏi bằng tiếng Anh, tiếng Pháp hoặc tiếng Việt. Chúng mình sẽ dịch được. Và đừng quên ở cuối phần hội thảo sẽ có một mini game và bạn nào mà chiến thắng thì sẽ nhận được một chiếc ba lô rất là xinh đến từ Campus France nhé. Lát nữa chúng mình sẽ chơi mini game đó. Ngay bây giờ chúng ta sẽ đến với phần giới thiệu của cô Min nhé. Min.
Hi everyone.
Hi Min.
Okay, this is Ming from NEOMA. I'm here now in Rouen. Before we start, maybe we can watch a very short video to show what our real campus looks like. And then I will start the presentation with the alumni from us, Ling. She did our master in management and also our PhD, so she has a lot to share, I believe.
Okay. Can you see? Alors, I will share the up. That's the video.
I choose to transform the world.
Each morning,
I look at things differently.
I rise to meet challenges.
I'm committed. I use all of my energy to reinvent the world.
I choose to study here.
And also here.
and tomorrow here.
To study in a place I enjoy.
To develop in the professional environment best suited to me.
I am part of the world and I push back its boundaries.
I choose to learn every day.
To meet people who work and create.
People who leave.
People who are building the world of today.
And also who are thinking about the one of tomorrow.
I choose to innovate.
To expand the limits.
Because I love life when it's simple.
And also when it's complicated.
And especially when it's moving and changing.
I test.
I take action.
I give encouragement so everyone can succeed together.
I seek out excellence.
In technologies found in our day.
And technology of tomorrow.
I choose to be a part of history.
And to be part of a community.
With her.
With him.
With them.
To share.
To communicate.
I am unique.
But I'm also a part of the whole.
Of a group.
And a network.
I am connected.
NEOMA Business School is me.
It's me.
It's me.
It's me.
It's me.
It's me. It's me.
I choose NEOMA Business School because the world is changing and I want to participate in its transformation.
Great. So you see already a little bit who we are, like the 3 campuses we have. And now I can see also we have already quite some participants. Firstly, welcome all of you to join us today. And then I'd like to invite Ling to introduce herself a little bit.
Hello, everyone. My name is Ling. I'm currently an assistant professor at National Economics University in Vietnam and a master thesis supervisor at La Rochelle Business School and Excelia Business School at the Excelia Group in France. I'm a master and PhD graduate in NEOMA. I also worked there as a research assistant from 2017 to 2019. It's my great honor to meet all of you today and share my valuable experiences. Nice to meet all of you and good luck to your studying abroad.
Thank you. That's a very rich experience, not just doing a master, but also the PhD with us, which we can maybe introduce a little bit more. So now we can go forward to the very beginning. As you can see from the subject, it's why study business in France at NEOMA Business School. So we'd like to start from why studying in France to show you a little bit, maybe the big picture. So we can see from the next page. Ling, I wonder when you choose NEOMA for your master and also after for the PhD, what was your consideration? Why you choose us and France?
The most significant reason that I choose France is that my French Vietnamese Center for Management Education offers the double degree program, so I could obtain the degree from my school and NEOMA Business School at the same time. And the second reason is that France is known for its excellence in teaching and doing research. So it's the destination that I always want to go to.
Yeah, as you can see from the page, we listed some of the advantages or benefits that candidates can have when they choose to study in France. Do you have your number 1 or top 3 reasons, Ling?
I think the most important reason is the excellence in teaching and doing research.
Okay, and then maybe we can see from the next picture, there are many more other specific reasons to show what France can bring you when you choose to study here. If we can summarize a little bit, firstly, we have the high quality education system, especially many more programs taught fully in English. So you don't have to speak French to study with us. By the way, you can also learn French as a second or third language when you stay with us. We offer French courses. Maybe that's another reason to study in France, not to benefit from the good education programs, but to get into the French culture, the immersion way of French life. So that's also very attractive. If we look at the broad picture of France, like the cultural perspective, the beautiful thing when you travel, not only maybe in France, but you can explore the whole Europe. So that's something else you can also enjoy apart from study. Then we also want to emphasize French as the second biggest economy in Europe. We also focus a lot the French technology entrepreneurship, and that's also why our school is doing a lot in this perspective to support young startup. If you are interested in this, you will learn a lot more later to see what you can get from us. So now we like to go maybe more into NEOMA to see who we are, what differentiates us from other French business schools, and what programs we have. So to give you some broad information, we are a business school with almost 150 years history as the second oldest French business school here. So thanks to the merger in 2013 from the former Rouen Business School, that's where I am, and also Reims Management School, here we are, NEOMA Business School. We have 3 campuses now in Paris, in Rouen, and Reims. And most notably, we will launch a brand new campus later this year in Paris near the 13th district. And then Rouen and Reims, they are very close to Paris, just 1 hour by train. And Lynn, where did you study?
I study in Rouen, which is 120 kilometers away from Paris.
So how you enjoy the life here?
I really enjoy it a lot because it's very calm and peaceful, and I get into the culture and the community of students. So I have a lot of great memories there.
Great. I guess it's a pleasant city to study with. And also we'd like to mention we have the triple accreditation, which is a high guarantee of quality among the world. Here you see some of the pictures of both Paris, the future new campus, and the Rouen city and the Reims. So when you study on either Rouen or Reims campus, it's like Lynn has mentioned, it's not far from Paris. You can always go to Paris by train in 1 day to enjoy the Parisian kind of life, and also to benefit from lower living expenses here in Rouen or Reims. So that is a lot more affordable, but you also have a big international group of students here. That's some of the benefits to study in not the center of France, like in Paris, with a lot more higher living cost, but either city, they have different city look and cultural and diversified lifestyle. So when we look at some of the figures, the size of students and faculties, we will notice we are a big business school with almost 10,000 students, 30% almost, they are international students from over 100 countries. And notably, we have also a big size of faculty, including permanent academic faculties focused more on research and teaching, of course. They are also very international. Over 32% are international, either with nationality or different international experience. And notably, we have over 1,000 professional lecturers. They are from the real business, from the industry, like CEO, managers. So they also participate in building up our programs in teaching and learning, to give lecturers, speech to our master or bachelor programs. And also they bring a lot of real expertise, and they can benefit, they can contribute to our students, like internship positions or even permanent jobs. So I'd like to invite Lynn to share her experience when she studied both in our master programs and PhD programs. So she was a lot involved in the teaching and learning, and also as a research assistant during her PhD. She knows a lot of the professors here. So please, Lynn, share some of your experience.
Sure, thank you. As a student, you could receive a lot of academic knowledge from the permanent lecturers at NEOMA. They always have great publications in prestigious journals, so you could receive the most prestigious and reliable knowledge from the academic world. And in addition, you could also get lessons from the professional lecturers who come from companies. So you could also have some real life experiences, which could be very beneficial when you do business in your later career. So you could have both knowledge of academic and real life experiences at the same time. So that's the strong point at NEOMA that I really recommend you.
Amazing. Yeah, that I believe that also shows the strength of French business school in business teaching compared to other English-speaking countries, because we focus so much on practice. It's always learning by doing that we emphasize on each programs in the daily study life. And then to show you a bit more where we are compared to other French business schools or globally in the world, we show some of the rankings here. You can see the most renowned or prestigious ones are the Financial Times, maybe also the Economics. So by Financial Times, the Master in Management, which is the program Ling did earlier, is ranked number 5 in France, also 28 in the whole world. And then as a French business school, European school, we are number 8 in France. So that's a new improvement we had last year. And then 2019, for the first time, The Economist ranked us also Master in Management number 19 in the whole world. That is number 4 as a Condé Gall program in France. That shows maybe how well we are doing globally. And then in QS ranking, we are also ranked in the Master in Finance program as number 7, 21st in the world. And then there are other ranking system like Shanghai ranking, which focuses more on the academic study or teaching and learning. So we are among the top 300 and number 8 in business administration. Then if you are looking for a bachelor program, the French magazine L'Étudiant, they rank us number 4 in our global BBA, number 7 in our double bachelor program system. And the very new ranking we received is at Universal. That is also a global ranking. They catalog business schools or universities by palms. Like it can maybe compare like a 4-star, 5 stars if it's in the hospitality industry. Then at Universal, we are the second league with 4 palms. That's number 8 in France among all the ranked schools. And then in the 4 palm league, we are the number 1. So many of our programs in MSc, we are really doing well. Here you see some examples like international luxury management. We are number 4 globally in the luxury management catalog. And then French marketing excellence is also number 5 in France, and many others programs are all well ranked. So this shows you how we are doing compared to other French business schools, can give you some maybe more confidence. And then to give you more examples in which perspectives we are doing well compared to other schools. So you can choose whether we are your desired school. We would like to explain in 3 perspectives. The first part is our global network. That includes academic network, corporate network, and also alumni network. So now, thanks to the long history, we have 65,000 alumni worldwide in different countries in the form of tribes. So once you graduate from NEOMA, you are a lifetime alumni members. So you can always participate in our activities held everywhere. And also, as a current student, the alumni network can really bring you a lot of resources in your career development when you are looking for internship or permanent job. They provide us each year over 8,000 job offers, internship offers that you can choose. And then we have a lot of international academic partners, such as CFVG in Vietnam in our 2-year Master in Management. That's where Lynn did her double degree master from us. So we have a lot more top universities like this in the world, over 360. So you can choose either exchange with them or double degree or even triple degree in some of our programs. And then you see many companies we list here as our key corporate partners that you can benefit from their real expertise when they teach in our courses, when they bring some real consulting projects, etc. And Lin, if you can mention a little bit about CFVG when you study in, when you chose our double master degree, how was the partnership in your mind? Was it a real valuable partner program you can consider?
Yeah, it's very well known in Vietnam because of its reputation in teaching. As you know, it's based at National Economics University, the premier university in terms of management, business administration, and economics in Vietnam. So we have very good infrastructure and excellent professors coming from France and abroad to deliver lessons and courses. So it's very popular in businessman, and it offers courses in business administration, marketing, sales management, and so on, finance as well.
Great. Yeah, I hope we can have more top partners like this in our master or bachelor program. So here in the picture, you see some of the examples when we build up or maintain a partnership with some top companies. And also the president of NEOMA himself is the CEO of the Leclerc, which is a great big retailing companies in France. And he has all the business connections in the industry. For example, the CEO of L'Oréal was invited to give speech on the campus to build the close connection with all our students. So next, we would like to talk about another strength NEOMA has, which is in the entrepreneurship part. As you may know, we have 3 incubators, one on each campus, to help the young startup to build up their own business. Even when they are just in undergraduate level, they can already think of this with the support, help with our incubator. We have successfully nurtured or helped over 170 young startups to build their own companies, and many projects are still in incubation with our incubators to help them either to make it more mature or find the future investors to actually launch their business. So this is the sources we have. And then if we look at another ranking recently made in France, they chose 120 young startup companies to see how many graduates from each business school are actually leading those companies or working in those startup companies. And then we are now ranked number 2 in that ranking to see our graduates, they are really strong in startup, in entrepreneurship, to do their own business in the new business environment. And then if we look at the employees hired by the 4 big tech companies, which are Google, Apple, Facebook, Amazon, the number of our graduates employed by them are number 4 in France. That all shows how strong we are in entrepreneurship to help our students, or even when you graduate, you can also benefit from our incubator to always develop your projects. And then here we have a very special or unique program. It is an exchange program called Entrepreneurs Cross Borders. So in this program, you do internship, but not the normal courses in exchange. So in this exchange program, you are involved in other incubators or even Silicon level in the US to learn some of the basic courses, lectures, but also to do real projects in those business schools or in incubators. So this program has been awarded by ASSB the Innovation That Expire Challenge as a really unique exchange program. And you can join not only as bachelor student in our global BBA, but also in some of the masters like the one Lin did. But this is a new program. When you are studying here, we don't have this yet. Then for the current and the future students, you are lucky enough to have this chance to do the exchange, for example, in UC Berkeley in the US, and to have the startup project in Silicon Valley for either 1 semester or a whole year. That can be exchange courses plus real projects. So this is a really unique project we have to show how good we are in the entrepreneurship support. And then finally, Ling, I believe you have more to say in this part. It's the innovation or overall student experience we offer in every step or every day of your study life here. You can see we focus on student exchange, incubator for entrepreneurs, and then we care about students' health. And most importantly, we offer really good career service. And there are very innovative way in teaching and learning, such as the VR we have in some programs. And also we are the first European school that's launched the 100% virtual campus. I don't know, Lynn, if you had used this before you graduated, and maybe you can tell some of your real studying experience in the daily life, and also, for example, some of the career service you have benefited.
Yes, NEOMA has made a good use of virtual reality classes in which you could have some case studies, and then you could listen to the presentations and visit a department of a certain company via the virtual reality classes. So it makes the learning environment become as true to the real life as more possible. So you could attend the presentations while you have some real life experiences. And we also have the virtual campus, which is very convenient, especially in the pandemic times when you cannot really have face-to-face classes, but you can have some classes online and experience very truthful and fruitful experiences.
Yeah, I guess this support, especially in the pandemic situation, to bring closer all the students with the faculties and such as staffs like us. And then we gave some numbers here about the career service we provide. For example, we have workshop, lecturers, trainings for students, how to prepare for their future career, to find a job or internship. And then we provide individual consulting with the counselors here on campus. And then we provide, there is a website where we publish the thousands of job offers, internship positions every year, only for our NEOMA students. So these are all the services each one of you can enjoy when you study with us. And then next, we can give you maybe some more example how we provide service or support international students. You may notice on the top left, there is a label called Bienvenue en France that is recognized by Campus France, and then they qualified a service offered by each school, and we have the 3-star, which is really a high level. So as an international student, you can enjoy our support from the day when you apply to our program till you actually arrive on campus. So we support you on visa, accommodation, the welcome day, and it goes through all your study here. For example, we have 19 students associations you can participate in to have all kinds of activities to train your skills. And we grant over 3 million euro to support those associations. And Lynn, you studied in our both master and the PhD, so you went through the international student service actually twice. How was your feeling about this service? Did you get what you really need?
The service quality was perfect. I always got the support that I needed. So no matter where I was, I could always receive the necessity advice and support from the staff. So I could have some help in terms of finding the housing or preparing for my residence permits, visa, and financial application as well. So I was very highly satisfied, and I was also very grateful to NEOMA for doing that for me.
Yeah, you can see we mentioned accommodation cost here. So either here, Rouen or Reims, Paris costs a bit high, that's true. The accommodation we offer to students are really close to campus, maybe just in walking distance, or maybe in city center as you choose. It's among the cost of 300 to 500 euros per month. On top of that, you can enjoy the French government's allowance or subsidies on accommodation or housing to have a refund, which is really great, and a huge support financially to students. So we have talked a lot about our services, and then we will mention programs that we have. Firstly, we make it short, maybe for the bachelor programs. We have 2 programs here. One is called Global BBA. It's a 4-year, can be fully in English bachelor that allows you to study 1 year abroad in the second year for exchange. And also we have final internship and the short internship that can accumulate 12 months. So when you graduate, you can have learning experience in 2 different countries, and also 12 months of professional experience to put on your CV. So this program is ranked number 4 in France, which focus really on the entrepreneurship and that can benefit young startup with these spirits. And then we have another CESAM program, which is double degree that allows you to study 2 years in France with us, and then 2 years in one of the 15 partner universities in 13 different countries that you choose, including the US, Canada, and in Europe, we have in Germany, and now we have Dublin, and in Asia, such as Tokyo, and in China, in Taiwan as well. So you really have this wide option to experience the international dimension and to have the global outlook, or even to learn a third language when you study with our partner university. So these are the 2 bachelor options we have. And then we'd like to mention you the prestigious Master in Management, which also known as Condé Gall program. You can see the structure of this program a little bit here. It's a 2-year master that allows you to do the first year some of the fundamental business courses, including exchange in another country in the second semester. And then in the second year, when you know already some of the fundamental business, you can choose a specialization. So it can be either a master that NEOMA offers among the 20 MSc, or it can be another master from our partner universities. For example, in Vienna, we have this partnership we talked about already. And then we have many others in another 10 countries in 15 different universities. You can go there to get their master without extra cost in the second year. So this is a very diversified and to give you a lot of options. Ling did this 1 year in Vienna and 1 year in NEOMA. Would you like to share a little bit more? I know you talked about it earlier, but how it can really benefit students by this program, and what are the real real life stories you can have when you study in this MIM program?
The most important lesson that I learned from this double degree is that I could benefit from the French expertise, because later on I was majored in marketing French excellence. And when I chose to study in France, I had the valuable opportunities to get in close contact with the marketing professors, as well as the professional lecturers come from different marketing departments of prestigious companies. So that's the point that I really appreciated. And I also learned a lot from the French culture, because I always got in close contact with the French people, and I could also learn French, which is really an additional value to my career, because French is a language which everybody wants to learn, and it's very popular all over the world.
And you have chance to learn the French language in the program, right? Because we offer French courses that can maybe make your life easier here. Yes, great. So that's the 2-year master in management we have. We already said in the second year of MIM, you can choose one of our MSc, but also you can do a single Master of Science with us. We have all the options listed here in the finance, in marketing, in business strategy, international management. So they all those lists here except one, they are all in English, and we have 2 brand new MSc this year in business analytics and international sales management. So in this program, you have 15 months. You will see a structure next page. So they have the same thing in common to start in fall. And some programs, we have a spring intake, but not all of them, such as supply chain, marketing, French excellence, that's Lynn did earlier, and corporate finance. So very few of them, we also have a spring intake. And then when you start either in spring, in January, or in October, for example, this fall, you will have 9 months of courses plus 6 months of internship, or it can be a project. So after the altogether 15 months of study, you get a Master of Science degree from us. And all our Master of Science, we have the Grant de Master. That is the recognition from the French Ministry of Education. It also is recognized in the 2-year Master in Management. But we'd like to mention not all Master of Science in all the French business schools have this Grant de Master label. It is a high value or recognition by the government that allows you to do a PhD after, such as what Lynn did, or to stay back in France for 1 year with the APS visa to look for a job. So this are something in common we have in all the MSc programs. But since we have so many options, we cannot, and we don't have time to go deeper in each single MSc. We'd like to invite you to go to our website to check the specific MSc that you like, to see the courses, the career future in that program, and to get more information. I think we can go up one page to see how to choose the suitable programs for you, especially at the master level. For bachelor, it's easier. You need a high school living certificate, either from local high school or international high school. Then in the master programs, we differentiate the long track and short track of MSc. So if you have a non-business background or the 3-year bachelor, we'd advise you to the long track, the 2-year MSc. That includes a pre-master year before you join an actual MSc program. And if you already have a 4-year bachelor, then it's fine. You can go directly to our 1-year MSc to get our master in 15 months. And then if you, for example, some of you have a 3-year bachelor, but you have 1 year full-time work experience, and then that can make you qualified for our short track 1-year MSc. And then for either background, no matter in business or non-business, you can always go to our Master in Management, the 2-year PGR or MIM program. So you can check a little bit what is your background and what program is the best for you. And then for the application procedure, we see in the next page, it's simple. Everything is online. You go to our, if you just Google apply NEOMA, you see the website, and then you upload the documents you have, like transcripts, CV, recommendation letters, which is common to all schools. And then we do the evaluation and invite you to interview. And then the admission result will come out really soon. So here we still have scholarship available for this fall intake. If you wanna get, just apply as early as possible. And then on the right, you see my contact. That's all about our application procedures and requirements. I wonder maybe some of you have questions, and then either me or Lynn can share her real application experience to answer your questions. So that's all we're gonna present here. Thank you.
Thank you so much for this presentation. It's actually really clear and answered the questions that were asked during the presentation.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, it's very clear. But maybe we could you please tell us about the scholarship, NEOMA Excellence Scholarship?
How
Okay.
to get it?
Apply?
Okay, so this scholarship is now offered for bachelor and master programs. So in the MIM or MSc, but we need to check your profile. If you have good academic background, such as high GPA and good English skill, and then we also look at your performance in our interview. If you at least in the three aspects, you have a good score, we can consider you a candidate for the scholarship. Then the amount you can actually get it depends on your qualification or your own profile. But the highest we can offer now is 4,000 euros especially in the MSc program as a discount.
Okay. Thank you so much. So for the students, for the public who wants more information, please contact Miss Ming. You have her address for more specific questions, because some questions were very targeted to people, so
Okay.
they can ask you directly. And also we are running a little bit out of time. Thank you very much. It was really interesting, and it was really interesting to have the point of view of an alumni and a former student. So I think that covered everything.
Great. Thank you for your support, especially the participation of Lynn. It's really valuable perspectives she shared and real experience. I hope it can help the future candidates. And feel free to contact us by email or find us on LinkedIn to ask your questions. Thank you again for joining us.
Thank you, Min.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
you,
for
Lynn.
your attention.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
We will switch to Vietnamese for the little game.
Okay. Các bạn khán giả ơi, các bạn hãy nán lại 1-2 phút nhé. Bây giờ chúng ta sẽ chơi một trò chơi cực kỳ dễ. Nội dung sẽ là dựa trên phần giới thiệu của trường NEOMA. Các bạn hãy trả lời vào phần chat nhé. Phần chat chứ không phải phần Q&A. Cái đáp án mà các bạn lựa chọn nhé. Thì câu hỏi này sẽ được đăng lên màn hình và các bạn hãy đánh A hay B hay C gì đó. Câu trả lời các bạn cho là đúng. Và chúng ta sẽ có phần quà là một chiếc ba lô rất là xinh của Complete Schools cùng với quyển sổ của Đại sứ quán Pháp dành cho bạn nào trả lời nhanh nhất, đúng nhất, và mỗi bạn chỉ trả lời một lần thôi nhá. Các bạn sẵn sàng chưa nhỉ?
Et s'ils ont déjà gagné?
Và nếu bạn nào đã thắng rồi thì vui lòng để lại cơ hội cho các bạn khác nhé. Rồi, chúng ta hãy cùng xem câu hỏi.
3, 2, 1.
Trường NEOMA đã thành lập được bao nhiêu năm? 128 năm, 138 năm, 148 năm, 158 năm.
On a un gagnant. Admin.
Admin là bạn nào đấy? Chúng mình đã có một bạn trả lời đúng, nhưng mà sao bạn lại chọn tên admin nhỉ? Câu trả lời đúng là C, 148 năm. Chúc mừng bạn admin và bạn vui lòng là ghi lại tên chính xác của mình cũng như là địa chỉ email để chúng mình liên hệ lại cho bạn nhé, để gửi quà qua bưu điện. Phương án C 148 năm là phương án đúng. Bạn đấy đã trả lời nhanh nhất và đúng nhất. Ok, cảm ơn Khánh Chi. Và ngay bây giờ, trong khoảng 5-7 phút nữa thôi, chúng ta sẽ đến với hội thảo cuối cùng của triển lãm chọn nước Pháp, đây là SDS Business School. Chúng mình gặp nhau một lát nữa nhé.
Hẹn gặp lại.